Hey everybody, Dallas again with Chaos Fragrances. Today we're back with another fragrance review. This time we're going to be taking a look at a new fragrance from Givenchy, and this one is called Givenchy Gentleman Cologne. So this one has been out for a little while now and it's been piquing my interest quite a bit. Luckily I ended up grabbing a pretty good deal on this bottle and now I'm finally ready to review it. Really quickly here before we jump into this review, I just want to tell you to go subscribe to my second channel. I'm going to be posting some YouTube related content, some online business related content. So if you're someone who is wanting to start your YouTube channel or maybe you want to start some sort of online business or stuff like that, definitely go check out that channel. I'm going to be posting there pretty frequently, kind of give you guys some information on that. I know that's going to interest some of you. I know a lot of you kind of talk about wanting to start your own YouTube channel, but you're not really sure where to start. So make sure you go check out that channel. I'm going to be posting a lot of informative content over there. I've been testing this one for a while here in the heat and I've really been enjoying the scent. So I'm going to go and tell you my thoughts on this one. I'm going to tell you how it smells, how it performs, when you can wear it, things like that. So if that sounds interesting to you, let's go and jump into this. Starting off with the scent itself. In the opening, what you get right away is this nice bergamot and lemon combination. That citrus hits you right away, and along with that you start to pick up on some iris, and that's something that is pretty unique in a summer fragrance, in a cologne fragrance like this. That's not something that you see very often, but it's done really well. It gives a little bit of a sweetness. There's also some petitgrain in there as well, I believe is what I'm picking up on, again kind of lending to that sweet quality that it has. So it starts off very fresh and bright from that citrus and a little bit of a sweet undertone. This one also has its fair share of ambroxan in there as well. That kind of starts to come in, working into the mid along with some vetiver, and that kind of gives it a little bit of a woody and a somewhat metallic smell. Working into the dry down, I still pick up on some of that vetiver with some light musk. The citrus remains pretty much throughout the whole entirety of the scent. That's kind of what this fragrance is based off of, is that nice citrus and some iris. This one is very soapy, clean, and fresh smelling, and it's one that I really don't think you can dislike. It's just so easy to wear. It's so pleasant to the nose. I've been getting quite a few new fragrances here lately, just trying to pick some different stuff up to review for you guys, and out of all of them, so far this one is my favorite hands down. As soon as I sprayed this one on, I fell in love with it right away, and my girlfriend actually really enjoys this one as well. I believe this is her favorite out of the ones I've been picking up recently as well. I was honestly pretty impressed because when I was looking at the note breakdown, it does look nice, but that's really about it. It looks nice. It didn't look like something that was going to blow me away. I was really pleasantly surprised when I first smelled this one. To me, this is something a little bit different, and it's refreshing to smell that. I really love how the citrus comes across in this fragrance. Just so refreshing, and it just works great on warm summer days like today. It smells fantastic, from that nice bright citrus pop in the opening to that nice soft musk and woody and slightly ambroxan dry down. Pretty much the whole way through, the scent smells phenomenal. It's got a little bit of an aromatic and spicy quality to it, mixing with that citrus. This is one that I feel like anyone from any age can pull off. So let's go and talk about the performance on this scent. Longevity wise, I've been getting about 6 to 7 hours consistently, so that's not awful, but it's not really the best either. When you're talking about a cologne fragrance like this, that's okay, honestly. I mean, you don't expect too much from, mostly citrus-based fragrances like this, so I'm honestly pretty happy with it. And again, this is one of those situations where this type of fragrance doesn't need to last that long and project that much. I like the scent so much that I'm okay with the fact that I may have to reapply it, or I may have to go with some extra sprays to get it to project. And speaking of projection, that also sits a little bit closer to the skin as well. So overall performance is pretty soft on this one. For some of you out there, that may be a deal breaker, but for me personally, I'm okay with it. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm still going to wear the scent quite often just because of how much I like it. Here, summer is still in full swing, but it's going to be winding down here in a few months. But I'm still going to be getting my wearings out of this one. This is going to be jumping up there pretty high in terms of how often I'm going to wear it. So let's talk about when you can actually wear this fragrance, and if it wasn't pretty obvious already, definitely more suited for the warmer weather. So spring and summer, that's really what this fragrance was made for. Can you wear it all year round? Yes, of course you can. Just like with really any fragrance, of course you can wear it no matter what time of the year. There's not like there's a set of rules you had to follow, or it's not like there's rules on the box saying, hey, you can only wear this in the summertime. That's not how this works, but generally when I'm talking about when this fragrance is suited for, I'm talking about the smell, I'm talking about the composition. This is a citrus-based fragrance, and generally citrus-based fragrances are suited for the spring and summertime. Fragrances like this work so much better when there's some heat applied to them. If you try wearing this one in the fall or winter outdoors, it's just not going to work that well for you. Just end of story. Yes, of course you can still do it, but when you wear this out in the heat like I am right now, it starts to open up and develop a lot more, and it starts to smell better. Not to mention, heat will generally make your fragrances project more. That's why a lot of winter fragrances, they project so strong already, so the cold air kind of tames them down. Whereas with summer fragrances, a lot of time they're more light, and like with this scent here, it is a lighter scent, but the heat does make it push out a little bit more. So this one's definitely suited for spring and summertime in terms of situations, like when you can wear this one. Definitely more of just a straight up casual scent. For me personally, the way I like to look at it is I consider a lot of these cologne fragrances to be kind of like sport fragrances, right? So there's, Dior Homme Sport and things like that, even Dior Homme Cologne, but I still consider Dior Homme Cologne to just be kind of like another sport flanker, just because they're very light, they're very citrusy, they're very easy to wear, and those types of fragrances are more for the casual wearing throughout the day in the summertime. And that's basically how I would treat this fragrance. Just treat it like you would wear any sort of sport fragrance. You could wear this to the gym, you could wear this out grocery shopping, you can wear this just on a casual day in the summertime. It really doesn't matter. You could maybe dress this one up a little bit, at least in my opinion anyways, because the iris in there does give it just a little bit of an upscale and classy kind of factor to it. It kind of ties it together. It doesn't really smell like a youthful, playful type of summer fragrance. It has a little bit of character to it. It's got a little bit of, I don't want to say an edge, but it just has something to it that kind of gives it a little bit of a bump compared to some other fragrances. So you could maybe dress this one up a little bit, but generally more for just the casual spring and summer wear. Talking about compliment factor on this one, this is going to be a really solid compliment getter for you. Performance is going to hold that back because, again, it's very soft in projection, and longevity isn't really the best either. But if people are getting close to you and they are smelling it, you're going to get some positive feedback. This, again, is one of those scents where I really don't think anyone's going to dislike it. I mean, I would challenge you to find someone who smells this and hates it because I just don't think that's going to happen. There are some fragrances out there that people will have that type of reaction to. They'll smell them and they'll be repulsed by them and hate it. But this scent right here, honestly, I just don't see that happening unless someone just hates citrus or, hates bergamot, hates lemon, just, anything like that. Then, okay, yeah, I can see them not liking the scent because it is a citrus-based fragrance. But for the average person who just likes to smell something that smells clean and fresh and soapy, they're not going to dislike this one. So very, very safe player here. So if you're looking for a nice, fresh, easy to wear, safe summer fragrance, don't look any farther than this one because that's going to do pretty much everything you want there. If you're looking for a straight up compliment getter, a straight up compliment beast, compliment monster, whatever you want to call it, maybe kind of go somewhere else, just because, again, the performance here is going to be the main thing holding that back. Also the fact that really this just smells clean and fresh. If you're looking for one of those types of compliment getters, check out Dior Sauvage, check out Bulgari Aqua Atlantique. Really one of those two if you're in the designer realm. If you want something niche, Creed Aventus, Roja Doves, Elysium, those two. Those would be my 4 recommendations for, a summer fragrance that is really good in the compliment department. All of those have insanely good performance and really good compliment getter as well. Here with this one, not so much. This is something that's really probably more for the enthusiast, more for someone who wants a nice citrus fragrance to enjoy for themselves. I don't think this is going to be reaching out and getting you tons of compliments. And of course, there's nothing wrong with that. I do think a lot of people get hung up on the compliment factor and let that be the deciding factor on whether or not you try the scent or purchase it for yourself. But for me, I've come to realize that I really don't care. I don't care if other people like my scent. I care if my girlfriend likes my scent, but she likes pretty much all the ones that I do, so it's no big deal there. But this stuff, it's one that I'm probably going to be wearing more for myself to enjoy, just because this stuff is very pleasant smelling, really well done. So I'm going to go and tell you my final thoughts on this one. I really like the scent. It's very nice, high quality citrus fragrance for summertime, and it goes in a little bit more of a different direction. It's not that typical ambroxan bomb that we've been getting. Just something that's very nice, light and pleasant and easy to wear. It's inoffensive, great for the office or anything like that, and it's one that I'm really happy with. I'm also a pretty big fan of the bottle too. It's a nice heavy bottle. I love the white cap and the label like this. really is fitting to the type of scent and just the smell that it has. I currently don't carry this one on my website, unfortunately, so if you're kind of looking for it there, I don't have it yet, so you're gonna have to check elsewhere to grab a bottle. I got mine off of eBay, so you can check there if you're interested in picking one up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my second channel where I'm gonna be posting some kind of business related videos. I'm gonna be posting a lot of videos about YouTube and about just kind of, you know, e-commerce and stuff like that. For those of you who are kind of interested, maybe you want to start your YouTube channel, maybe you want to start like an online business or something, I'm going to be posting stuff like that over there, so if that interests you, go check it out. And guys, that's going to do it. That is my review on Givenchy Gentleman Cologne. If you've tried this one, let me know what you think down below. And that's going to do it, guys. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I post. That's it for me, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.